I'm G.
I'm A.
And we're the Mother-Daughter Author Duo, and it's Books and Babble.
Yes, Books and Babble, episode 3.
Yes. And we got a light.
Yep.
We seem to be adding and doing different things every time. We added this backdrop last time, and now we got like a little
Maybe
light.
we'll do that every time. Like get something new. That would be cool.
Get something new, take something away.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
I know.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
my mind's reeling, sorry. Thinking of what can we do next week?
What can we do next week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I like you. You don't want to get bored. You want to mix it up and have different stuff every week. So.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So this week for the What's the Dust on Your Shelf?
yes.
Okay. So
You actually have something.
I
this time.
actually have something this time.
Okay, all right.
So I learned, so I was out by the campfire and I had my Kindle
Mm-hmm.
and do you know where this is going? I haven't told you. And so a piece of, like, what do you call it? Like not a coal, but like a ember, I guess, flew on to my Kindle case and so I have the one that like you can fold the back. So I had the back fold, so on the crease, it landed there and it burned a little hole in it. And so now my Kindle case has a little hole in it.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But it's a great memory though, because I'm sure you had a wonderful time. Reading by the campfire is amazing.
Yeah.
But dang.
Yep. So that was the dust on my shelf this week.
Oh, that came too close.
I know. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't land on the Kindle itself.
Oh my god. That would not have been good.
Yeah.
No.
What's
Remember
the
the time that like I burnt my shoe?
You melted your shoe?
Yeah, on the campfire. The whole bottom of it.
The whole bottom. Yeah.
I would have to say this time I didn't think of coming prepared for the dust on my shelf.
Yeah.
But let's see. The dust on my shelf this week would have to be let's see.
Well, have you seen your Super Mouse again? No.
No super mouse.
It's off, busy saving the world.
It is. It's off probably inside of the vehicle still. And we have noticed some damage, which is lovely from that. But yeah, I guess the dust on my shelf is, I've been able to take the puppers for a walk now because he's been on like a hiatus.
Nice.
And I got to see some pretty deer.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There was like a mother and 2 little babies and they were running and I literally thought they were dogs coming at me because they were the size of pups. You know, they were smaller than Rex.
Oh, okay.
And they were just jumping and hopping on each other. Oh my god, it was
The deer were hopping on each other?
Yeah, they were playing.
I don't think
like
I've ever
dogs.
seen deer play.
I never did either. It was so cute. Like literally the way they were running and then jumping on each other, like roughhousing almost it. It looked like 2 dogs, and if it wasn't for the mom just like kind of coming out of the woods there. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Now I'll have to look up a video of deer playing because I've never seen that.
It was so cute. So cute. I never did either until today.
Interesting.
I know.
Huh. Yeah, that's cool to find.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next segment I'm super excited about. This is a new segment that we haven't done on the show before.
Yep.
I guess we didn't talk about what to call it, but Desert Island?
Yeah, let's call it Desert Island.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
Desert
that.
Island. I like it. So we wrote down books. So she wrote down 4 and I wrote down 4 that we both rated 4 stars or higher. And we're going to randomly draw one. And then we're going to debate on if I were stranded on a desert island, would I keep the one that I drew or would I rather have hers? And she's also going to decide the same thing.
Yes. Yep. So I don't know what she's written down.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know what I've written down.
Yeah, so there might be duplicates.
Yeah, I know. But here's our little jar of goodies. Do you want to draw first?
Okay. I'm not gonna look because I think I can like look through the paper to see if it's your handwriting or mine, and I don't wanna. Oh, see, that's the one I'll take. Okay.
Okay. And I'll take one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Where would you?
Did we do it?
We got the same.
Oh my gosh. A Winter's Promise.
A Winter's Promise. The Mirror Visitor series.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it has to be the series. This series is amazing. I'll run and grab it real quick.
Oh, yeah,
you
absolutely.
can just like cut it out.
How funny is it that we both not only wrote this down as all the books that we wrote down, but we both drew that one on the first try. That is so funny.
That is so crazy.
These were ones that G got me into, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago at this point.
Well, it was a Barnes & Noble find when we went to Barnes & Noble's together.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was a Barnes & Noble
And
find.
we bought, when we saw them in Barnes & Noble's,
A Winter's Promise.
we bought them because we thought that they looked really good. Because they're beautiful books.
Yeah, they are.
Gorgeous. And they're such a good series. The characters are so interesting. The plot's really unique too. The setting specifically of these books, the setting is really unique.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will have to say, like, book 4, this book was so good that this was the one that I started walking and reading with my animals in. Because,
Yeah.
I will say, this is what started off because I didn't want to put it down
Yeah.
and go for a walk. I needed
To know what happened.
yeah, I had to have this on me at all times. Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a definite reread. So
Yeah.
we're stuck on a desert island.
This would be the series to go to.
Yes,
And they're translated from French, right?
I believe
They're
so.
originally a French, it's a French author. And the book is translated into English. And I haven't really seen them around the internet. I don't think they're super popular yet, which is crazy because it's a really stellar read.
Yeah, they're really, really, really good.
Yeah.
She does have another one. Her most recent read.
Oh.
Just don't. We don't.
She has a single book outside of the series that's the most recent thing she wrote. Maybe it's a translation thing too. I'm not sure, but it definitely is completely different.
It's like something
from
I've
this writing
never
style.
read. I've ever read and I cannot figure it. It left me confused. So
I did
that's all
not
can
finish
say.
reading it.
It was very confusing.
Yeah.
It just was not the best.
Yeah.
Which is really weird because this is so
Because those
good.
ones we loved. Yeah.
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 But I will read it if she writes something again, even though
I'll
she
still
had
read
that weird book. I will
Yeah.
read it again. So
Yeah.
okay, you ready to draw again?
Sure.
All right. Let me see. Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if it's going to be the same again.
Wouldn't
That
it be
is
crazy if we
hilarious.
wrote the same 4 books?
Oh,
Oh, okay. What'd
we
you
got
get?
2 different ones, don't we?
Must have.
She wrote down The Princess of Potential, The House Witch. Oh,
Yeah.
such a great series.
Yeah, specifically because the House Witch series is fantastic.
Yes.
But specifically the book I chose was The Princess of Potential. Because that was my favorite.
That is good.
You wrote down The Great and Terrible Beauty, which I can't believe I didn't think of this one. Amazing series.
Yes.
Super good.
Should we grab them real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, I'll grab them.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You grabbed the whole series.
You should. That's
Okay.
series. You
Okay.
type a series
So
out
the
there.
House Witch series is one of both of our favorite series. It's a cozy fantasy and it is amazing. These books are absolutely gorgeous. So you have the first 3, House Witch, 1, 2, and 3. And then you have the standalone in between the 2 series, which is The Princess of Potential. This is the one that I chose. And then the last chunk,
I know there's so
which
many.
is The Burning Witch. So out of the whole series, I haven't finished The Burning Witch. I'm still reading it now. But these ones I have read, and I rated all of them 5 stars, particularly The Princess of Potential. And you know, I do not rate 5 stars.
Yeah.
I think the amount of books, out of all the years I've been reading, I've only rated like maybe 20 books 5 stars.
Yeah, you're not a big 5-star.
And these were them. So specifically, this one, The Princess of Potential, was the one I wrote down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you need to read in order, like
Yeah.
to get them for it. But they're quick reads. So,
Yeah, they're
Okay,
so
so
good.
we're putting the House Witch series against The Great and Terrible Beauty.
Wow,
What is
it's
the
so
name of
good.
this trilogy? Is there a name? The Gemma Doyle
Yeah, the
trilogy.
Doyle.
Okay. An oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
I cried at work, in public, reading this book.
It
Running a balloon
Yes.
ride.
Oh my gosh, the ending to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one will get you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the storyline in that one is really unique too. It's such a good read, especially because the characters. So when I read The House Witch, most of the characters right off the bat I just loved, but with The Great and Terrible Beauty, a lot of the characters at first I was like, okay,
Like Peppa.
yeah, I'm like, no. But then by the end, you care so much about them, and they have great
Yes.
character arcs. So you have to, you have to stick with it for those. But the storyline gets so interesting; it turns in ways that you don't expect.
Yes. Definitely. Although I would have to say, I'm sorry, I was just looking because like
They're so pretty.
like they are, but like this is so faded because these are our copies, they're old. And this is the first book, and yet look at how white the edges of this paper are compared to the rest. They've been on the bookshelf
Oh, that's so weird.
with the rest. They just
Yeah.
it just didn't age. It's ageless. Like okay. Well, personally I am gonna go with this one. And the reasoning is because if
Oh.
you're stuck on a desert island, you are gonna have depression. Like you're gonna go through, oh crap, how am I gonna find this, what I'm gonna do, and figure stuff out. And this is an emotional roller coaster, and I feel like you're already on one.
That's
and
true.
This brings a lot of an escapism.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to say The House Witch for me.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah, I mean, if I was like in a mood, like I have reread these. And I
Yes, me too.
I
Several
actually
times.
yeah,
Yeah.
listened to them on Audible too, myself on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
just to pick them up again. And but
Such a good read.
yeah, very good read. But I would have to say I would go there before these.
I think if you were to ask me in a month, I might choose this one.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm still in the middle of reading this series and I still have 2.5 books left in this series, I want to choose this one because this is my recent obsession.
I know. Anybody that's read it knows Finley Ash Owen.
Finley Ash Owen, such a great character.
Great character.
I keep telling her, because she's read the series, so she knows what happens, and I keep telling G, I am just gonna lose my mind if the author kills off Finley.
I would too.
I
would too.
Oh my gosh, I cannot. I hope that doesn't happen.
I believe the author had said that there's going to be 4 more books, so hopefully.
I can't wait. I already told you that when I get done, I still have to read 2.5 books, and I'm working through them. But I already know that when I'm done, I already said that I want to go back to the first House Witch and reread the whole series again.
Mm-hmm. Which is saying a lot because
Yeah.
it's not something you do.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I listened to it on Audible, and it's a really good listen to on Audible. So
Yeah, they do really, because I've heard snippets, because I don't, on my mind I can't pay attention to Audible, but the vocals that he does such a good job.
Yeah, the narrator has a very good accent and does a really good job with it.
Yeah. So okay, so we both chose the same one for our desert island picks.
Both picks. So like
Right.
the first one we both chose
Chose the same one.
the winners from whatever,
Mhm.
the Mirror series visitor,
Yeah.
and then the House Witch. So yeah, definitely. I will have to say those are like some of the strongest books that I have on my shelf. So I'm very happy with that.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I agree. Out of all the books, I think like these couple series right here are definitely like the top.
There is one series. Hold on, I'll grab because I want to share it. That I know
which
you're gonna
one?
like. Hold on.
Have I read it yet?
No,
Oh.
it's not complete yet.
Oh, they're still writing it?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It is The Book That Would Not Burn
Oh. Okay.
and The Book That Broke the World. And there's going to be another one.
Oh, okay. They
these
sound
ones are
really
good.
interesting. You read both of these already?
Mm-hmm.
You like them?
Yeah, I like them. They're pretty good.
I like the covers.
I know.
Yeah,
I do
covers
too.
look nice.
I do too, and it's yeah. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Fragile Shades of Power World of V. Schwab that she
Oh,
wrote.
yeah.
They kind of give me that vibe, but
Okay.
these are really good.
Awesome.
So those ones I think you'd really like, but they're actually kind of different than all of them here. So
I love that though.
yeah,
Yeah.
but those are good. Cool. Nice. That is so awesome.
Yeah. Do you want to?
I just slide it right over here.
Okay.
I love having all the piles of books out. I rearrange the bookshelves more now that we do TikToks. Otherwise, they stay the same. So.
Oh, sure. I'm always rearranging my shelves because I get rid of any book that is like a 4 or lower.
Yeah. I have been doing that too lately, and just once we get, hopefully we're going to get a library, so we'll be set up in front of a real shelves. You know, this is very touchy, but like, yeah, so once that happens, but till then I have limited shelving, so I also have been pulling a lot of books. And,
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay, so what's next?
So next we have our
book discussion. I gotta go get Wuthering Heights.
Oh yeah.
I did not come prepared.
Yes, Wuthering Heights. We read chapters 10 through 13. So we stopped at chapter 14, right?
Oh, I thought we were supposed to read 14, and I made a mistake, and I went up to 15. I read 15.
Okay.
So I went up to 16. Now.
So you read 2 chapters. Okay.
I read 2 chapters more. So
last time I figured out that I didn't read chapter 9. I got my Roman numerals mixed up. So because I opened the book today, and I was supposed to start at chapter 10, and I opened it up, and I realized that the Roman numeral, I know 10 is the X, and I opened up because I'm reading it on Kindle. I opened up my Kindle, and I saw that the Roman numeral wasn't an X. I was like, aren't I supposed to be on chapter 10? And so I had to like look up what Roman numeral I was on. I was like, wait, I haven't read 9 yet. So I was 1 behind apparently last week, and now you're ahead this week. So
I'm 2 ahead this week.
That's what happens with book discussions. Just read at your own pace.
So yeah, exactly. So what I'm gonna do is I will have you tell me, and the reason is because I audibled it while I was doing kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't pay attention to the chapter numbers as they were saying.
They make
in
it so
between.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just listening to the story, not like the chapter number. So when they were like, "Oh, chapter this," I was like, "Oh crap! I wasn't supposed to go that far." But I'm kind of glad I did, because to be honest with you, a lot happens in those 2 chapters.
Oh, okay. So I have something to look forward to.
Yes, a lot.
Okay.
A lot happens.
I didn't mean it like that. I did not mean it like that, because I know last time I said that I would rate this book 1 star, and people were not thrilled about that. Hey, we give our honest opinion here, okay?
What would you rate it? Like, what? Wait, how did it end for you? Wait, what did it end on?
I don't remember the specific last thing of what happened.
Well, what do you remember, like, last happening? Because I don't want to give anything away. You know.
Well, the last thing. Okay, so I guess the last thing that I read was the chapter where we find out that Isabel or Isabella. Bella, right? Or Isabel? I don't know.
Isabel.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Gets married to Heathcliff.
Oh, yes. And runs away with them.
Right. That's the last chapter.
Okay. And so, like, Catherine's on her deathbed almost.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So last time when I was like, this book isn't, my cup of tea, basically, and I rated it 1 star, and then people were like, not happy about that. Here's the thing. I figured out why I don't like this book, and it's because most of the story it's not like really action based, it's dialogue based, which is fine. Still not my thing, but my problem is that it's all dialogue, it's all based around Catherine, and that's my problem, because I hate her. I can't stand her. I don't understand why she's doing anything she's doing. Like, I really think she's just like the most awful person. Like, I just don't want to hear. I don't know. And so it's frustrating. That's literally all about her. And it's literally just her and her conversations. And I literally just want to reach through the book and just like punch her and then like close the book and set it on fire. Like, like I don't understand why everyone's like, oh, Catherine. I'm like, just literally bury her in a ditch and move on with your life, guys. Like, I don't get it.
It is.
So that's the problem I have is Catherine.
Okay.
So.
And I will say, I see that a lot. Like, I take back, like, what I said, poor her, through the first ones. I was like, oh, no, she really loves Heathcliff. And I get what she did and how evil it was for her to tell.
Oh, sorry, I just kicked you.
Tell Isabella, like, she embarrassed her in front of Heathcliff and everything else. But I know she did it because of jealousy. She didn't want her.
But that was so insane because it's like you are married to someone else.
Right. Exactly.
Like he needs to find happiness at some point. Like you went and married another guy. You cannot all of a sudden.
But this is written back in the day to where women can't handle stress. Like she's literally dying because of stress in this book at this point.
She's doing it on purpose. She's lying about it.
Yes.
I don't know if everybody caught that because they said literally like one line where they were like, where it was Catherine talking to herself and she was like, well, if the two of them won't get along, then I'm just gonna have to show them that they're breaking my heart, and basically saying I'm gonna literally manipulate them into thinking that my heart is so broken, so that way they will get along or like whatever. And then she's refuses to eat and then like starts dying, and I'm like, and everybody else is like, oh my god, Catherine's ill, and I'm like, are we stupid? I was like, what are we doing?
Is her name Mimi, the maid? The house, the thing. She knows, like, she is not pro Catherine.
Yeah.
Like, she knows, which is nice to get her point of view throughout it. But I will say, and I thought, poor Heathcliff, all the way up, like, through that. But I read ahead. So now I'm like, okay.
So now you might like be changing your thought on that.
Yeah,
okay.
a little. Because I know like the one, the housekeeper, I think her name is Mimi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She said, if you remember, she's like, yeah, I did not think Heathcliff was manipulative or anything, but he has proven me wrong or something to that point, and I will tell you, well, that is now coming forth now. So you're hearing a lot of this strange, messed up, demented stuff that's going on as well.
Interesting.
So you're getting that from him and also from her. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. That'd be interesting to know. Yeah, because I also thought it was ridiculous how, like, I also don't understand why Heathcliff, like, even likes her, or even why Mr. Lipton likes her. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Because then, literally, so Mr. Lipton comes in and basically catches her, like, yeah, her and Heathcliff were fighting, but it's only because, like, she has a thing for him or whatever. And so Mr. Lipton comes in and, of course, is, like, gets all angry that they're together, which, like, of course he has a right to be angry when, like, she literally flat out was like, yep, I'm in love with him. Like, clearly that's going to make him be all, like, self-conscious about them spending time alone together. And so he walks and finds them, and then he's like, and he, like, gets really mad. And then Catherine flat out says, if she's like, okay, says to her husband, you either need to apologize to Heathcliff, which he didn't even say anything that bad. So I was like, what does he have to apologize for? She's like, you either have to apologize or let Heathcliff beat you up. And I was like, if I was Mr. Lipton, I literally would have punched her in the face and ditched her. I was like, I don't understand why people are literally, like, still hanging around her.
Yeah.
Like, this book makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
Like, it literally is just about Catherine, and I cannot stand anything that she does.
Yes. Well, yeah. It gets interesting.
She literally told her husband, apologize to the guy I'm flirting with, or let him beat you up. And everybody was just fine with everybody. And then Heathcliff was like, yep, I'm gonna beat you up now. And I was like, wait, what is happening? What?
It is.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is, and it is extreme. And like during that whole thing of how Catherine just threw her Isabel, her sister-in-law, who's supposed to be her friend.
Oh my god, right?
Threw her under the bus.
Oh my gosh, that was awful.
And
that was so catty and mean.
Yeah, it was. It was really, really bad.
Like, like, you're married. What are you doing?
This was like Mean Girls back in the day, I feel like that part was. But I am curious to see what you think of the next 2 chapters.
Well, I will say that I hope that Heathcliff and Isabel are happy, and I hope that they stay together. And
oh, you're in for a surprise, surprise.
Because if anybody, like, I don't know, like, I just hope that Catherine ends up dead in a ditch completely alone, and everybody just moves on and dances on her grave. Like, I really just don't understand it.
So what do you think about the book overall so far? Has it gone up in your ratings, or is it still like...
Well, I hate everybody. Because even all the characters who aren't Catherine are, like, catering to her. And I'm like, why? What? So I don't understand their actions.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
Isabel kind of took off, you know.
Yeah, but she's only been in it, like, 2 small parts. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. She is.
It's like literally every chapter. I'm like, why are people literally, like, letting Catherine manipulate them, and everyone's just, like, fine with it. And I'm like, I don't understand why anybody is doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And not in a, like, oh, I'm fun and confused, and eventually the story's gonna make sense. It's literally like, all these characters suck, and, like, the plot sucks because, like, they're all just letting Catherine run everything, and she sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
I still think it's like 1 to 2 stars. I hate all the characters, but
I would have to give it probably, like, for me right now, it's unfairly given because I read 2 chapters, and in the next 2, a lot happens.
You say a lot happens, yeah.
A lot happens.
Sure.
I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. There's a lot of drama, but, like, I think that's fun. But yeah, a lot happens.
See, so. I like drama, like, but, like, I, like, for example, not to be like our book, but I enjoy, like, our, you know, like, a Frivolous Chestnut Holiday, where there's a bunch of family drama, but it's funny and it's lighthearted. Like, that fun family drama, like, I'm so down for that. I love that. I would read that all day. Like, oh, give me the tea, but also, like, make it lighthearted and funny, and, like, a little bit of dirt, you know, like, that's fun. But, like, this is just, like, drama where everybody sucks.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it does.
I don't know.
It does. It's darker. It gets darker.
I hope so. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm holding out hope, because
it does. It just told you it gets darker, and, like,
because there have been a couple times where they kind of mention, like, maybe, like, ghostly thing, like, kind of not supernatural per se, but there's, like, oh, haunted, like, stuff is happening, and I'm like, that's what I'm interested in. I'm like, give me to that. Like, stop talking about Catherine. Let's get back to this good storyline. And I'm waiting for that to come back around.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
But I am intrigued. I'm not, like, wanting to stop the book or anything.
So then we have to read. Okay, so we read. So we stopped at 14. So
I stopped at 14.
So what are the next chapters we're reading? 14 to what?
What are you on? You're starting on 16, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm starting on 14.
Yeah.
So I have to read 2 to catch up with you.
Which we don't have to count that. Like, I can read less if you want. It depends on you if you feel like reading more.
Maybe let's read. What are we on? 14? So, do you want to just read until, like, chapter 20?
Okay.
And then that way you still have a couple to do, and then I'll just read a little bit extra.
Okay.
Because I think we're only, like, 30% of the way through the book anyway, so
yeah,
just read a little bit more this time.
There's, like, tons of chapters in this book, so yeah.
Get it moving a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because then we'll have more topics to talk about too. Because I feel like now it's only doing 3 or 4.
33 chapters. There might be more. But anyway, there's there's roughly about that in this book. So
yeah, let's just read up to 20.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we'll read through 19 up to 20, and we'll stop on 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious to see.
I messed up last week.
To see what you had. And I messed up last week too. So that's so
funny.
You messed up last week.
I messed up last week. I did not read enough last week, and you read too much this week.
Yeah, I know.
The Roman numerals make it difficult because I didn't learn Roman numerals in school, so I literally have to Google.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what those mean. So they're just symbols to me. So I literally have to Google, like if I know that like today when I was reading before I came, I had to Google like, what is Roman numeral for 12? What is Roman numeral for 13? Like to try and figure out, because when I started a new chapter, I was like, which one am I on? Like, I don't know, so I had to Google it. They have to 10 schools. Are they for you?
Yeah.
Really? How high did you have to learn?
Well, once you know up to 10, you can go.
Oh, like it's a like you. Once you know like a basic, like
Yeah.
9 or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it as, I always look at it in my mind as like a greater than lesson. Like thing, because the V, if it's like before and after, it makes, you know,
Oh,
V,
there's a
if it's
difference?
4, 3 versus 7, it's after, it's 6, 7, 8, and then, you know.
Oh, interesting. So
Like
like
V is
5?
5, yeah.
Oh.
X is 10. And so then that's kind of like the place.
So like a single, so like if there's like 2 dots, like or 2 dots, 2 lines, and a V, then you know that that's like a 2.
Well, no, because 2 would just be the 2 lines. Yeah, but yeah, because there's 4. One in front. So
Yeah, but like if you go, let's see. Okay, so like that, so like that would be 8.
no, that's
Something 8.
Yes, no, that's an X, so that's 13.
I thought 3 would be on the right side.
I'm wrong saying that. I don't know. I thought so too. Hold on. Yeah, because there's 12. Hold on. And then, let's see. Yeah, there's 11.
Well, yeah, we know that because we're coming backwards now.
Right. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, yeah, so I was wrong on that. But it's on the other side. If the digits come on the other side, then that is like 7, 8. You know what I mean? That's the opposite of greater than lesson, I guess.
Oh,
You can see.
so it's like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
see,
5,
then this is,
5 and 1, which is 6.
so that's, yeah, 6,
10,
16.
Oh, I see it.
But, no, that's 14. Because it's on this side. So that's 14.
So why is
four
there a V?
like
Because V is 5.
5, but the 1 comes before 4. Because it all goes up to 3. You don't have 4. When it comes to 4, it's a V and a 1.
The 1 before the V. 6. Right?
No,
6.
Yeah, I'm confused.
And for 4, no, 4.
We need flashcards.
6. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
That's
right. So then X, so it's like X is 10, 4, so it's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
15.
Yeah.
And then let's say we're 16. So now we're.
Yeah, because 16 would be like X, V, 1, 2.
Oh, that's 17.
Oh, wait.
I skipped 16 or 16.
Yeah, because 5, 6, so X, V, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what was Yeah.
Nice your job on learning them, but there you
That's
go.
great. Okay.
Yeah, so.
I mean, also probably like just because I'm, That's another Babble about books.
Perfect.
Okay.